ignition orange, as they call it, ignition fire.
Well, we've got your dental records. Why don't you hop in the burnt orange one?
All right. Don't get your skirt caught up in the door, Kendall.
Now, you're in your element here, right? I mean, you were born to race.
Yeah, that's why my middle name is Ace.
Bring us up to speed. Have you been sneaking out to Willow for some late-night lapping sessions?
No, I've not hit the big track at Willow since '03.
How do you feel about that? G8.
Well, other than it sounding like a tax form, it's a pretty cool car. It's got a nice V8 engine in it. I think it's making about 362 horsepower with 380-something foot-pounds of torque. Braking feels good, and if this car's under 30 grand, that's a deal, my friend.
Well, as a matter of fact, it is the most powerful car under 30,000 bucks.
Wow. That is like being the world's tallest midget. They definitely got the performance back in Pontiac with this G8. You can feel the horsepower, you can feel the torque. The brakes feel even. The suspension is not stiff, but it's not soft either. It's probably not great for the track, but it would be nice for the road.
Now, one thing that's cool about this is it didn't skip. It doesn't have a solid rear axle. Full four-wheel independent suspension. Pretty sophisticated setup, which is why it rides so nice. But it's got those twin scoops on the hood that you mentioned.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the last cool Pontiac that I really dug was that Formula 400 that Rockford used to drive.
Yeah. I like that show too, except for I can't watch it anymore because my dad, I realize, looks like Angel. All nose and fro.
He's got the wraparound fro?
Yeah, and he's always borrowing money from Jim Rockford. Yeah, it does have a good look. It does have that nice tip of the cap to some of the Pontiacs of yore, and especially that 400. You gave me one of the greatest compliments I've ever had when I did this show the first time, which is, I never stop talking even when I'm crashing.
I mean, that's a talent, because, like, on this show, when I get in a little bit of trouble, which doesn't happen that often, but I go quiet. But you, I don't know if you don't know you're in trouble, or if you just want to talk all the way in.
No, I know I'm in trouble. It's just my ass is not connected to my mouth.
That's probably it.
So my ass is screaming, oh my God, we're going into the berm, but my mouth is still complaining about something. Oh, you bastard. Put it in automatic like a man, Kendall.
Now, one thing you might want to try with that automatic mode.
Wow. Was that a drift?
That was a drift, my friend.
I like cars, and I'm tired of defending myself. I know you're a car guy, Tommy, but other people say, you know, oh, what do you need a car that goes 200 miles an hour for? Or, why do you need more than one car? Or, when are you going to drive all those cars? And my feeling is that's why I'm an American. The whole point is to get cars you don't need, get more horsepower that is safe or responsible. Look, when you order a steak, you get one that's bigger than your head. Why? This is America. Do you need to eat all that beef? Of course not. But you do anyway, because you're in America.
You must have a pretty understanding wife.
Yes. She gets a little hush money and a case of tab each month, and she's cool with it.
Click your shifter over to the right.
All right.
It's got a sport mode with driver shift control. So you do, it's kind of turns it into a sequential shifter. You know, upshift forward and then downshift backwards. And when you downshift manually, it actually flips the throttle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there's a little monkey that's underneath the where your feet go that actually flips the throttle for you when you downshift.
Little union monkey under the hood. The
Yes.
throttle flipper.
And it's kind of nice driving in this mode.
And this engine, I mean, it's remarkable. This thing, the G8 GT, it's a 6-liter. It's an all-aluminum engine, not a big cast iron block. All-aluminum engine, which keeps the weight off the front end, which is what's so great about the European cars. You get that weight off the front axle, which is close to 50-50 weight distribution. It's got sequential fuel injection. It also has the active fuel management, which when you're going down the freeway and you don't need 360 horsepower, it cuts cylinders out. You can be cruising down the highway just sipping fuel like a 4-banger.